Hey y'all, this is a 1999 Mazda Miata. I call it lovingly the Miata-matic. And we're gonna do a cold start video. And how do you know it's a cold engine? Well, we're gonna do this. Temperature is here. I started this car a few days ago. So you can see the temperature gauge didn't move. The key is now on. So yeah, I started it a few days ago. It's been low 20s at night, every night, for a week or two. So the car is definitely cold. And what cold start video would be complete with that? Let's just watch the exhaust pipe. Exhaust pipe. Okay. Firing. 3, 2, 1. Fired right up. I don't see anything. Anyways, hear that noise? It has always made that noise. And it goes away once it's warmed up. I don't know what it is. And I don't care. Okay, moving on. Back to the tailpipe now. It's been running for about a minute and a half. Just a little bit of steam. So we're gonna pull the car out in the yard and we're gonna take a look at it. And we'll talk about it so you can see what kind of a car it is. Okay, one more shot. It's been about 2 minutes now. Sounds a little funny, but it's always run really good. Okay, putting the car in reverse. I can tell you it reminds me right now, when it's still cold, got good oil pressure, that the fuel gauge does not work. It's just kind of stuck hovering around quarter tank. So I reset the fuel whenever I fill up, and I know 200 miles easily is in the safe zone. This car gets great gas mileage. Gets 14, no, the tank I think is 14. I'd have to look up on the internet. Gets in city driving, going to work, there's a hill, 27 miles a gallon, which is the best mileage of any car that I own. Okay, so I'm gonna pull it right over here in the sunshine. Brakes are a little bit, the brake rotors got a little surface rust on them because the car's just been sitting. That's why I'm selling it. Car just sits. Cats try to sleep on the roof. I put something on top of the car to keep them, and then they just sleep on top of that. All right, so we're gonna do a walk around now. It's really not a bad car at all. It's quite fun to drive. Here's the automatic. So for you folks who are stick shift challenged, or lovers of stick shift, not for you. The fuel door always pops from the inside, as well as the trunk. And it's been mostly, I take it to work, I've taken it to the ocean, taken it a lot of places actually, but I've only put like a few thousand miles on it in the 8 years that I've owned it. So she looks pretty good back here. Got a piece of red tape on the tail light there. I keep the car undercover mostly, but the car did sit out for a long time, and you might not be able to see it, but it sat under an oak tree and it got peppered by acorns. And so it looks like it's kind of been in a hailstorm, and I don't think you can see it, but I think maybe you can see this angle. I call it the car's got some badges of honor. So look through the shine and you can see there's like 100 little dents on top of the car. Now, I did replace the hood. When I bought the car, it was wrecked. And it wasn't wrecked on this side, because this side looks nice. But I had to replace the hood, the headlight, the fender, and the wheel. And I'll turn the car around so you can see the sunshine. But I did not replace the bumper. So this is, I just sort of glued the bumper back together, or, you know, whatever. I don't care. All right. Not getting anything on that side. So if you want to look up underneath, it's really not a rusty car at all. I believe it was previously owned by a woman. Judging by the effects that I found in the car, it's got the factory 14-inch wheels with hand-cooked tires that are all in pretty good shape. The Optimo H724. It's a matching set of 4 tires. You know, the car's got lots of scratches. It's been beaten. It's beat. 181,000 miles, I believe. It's a beater, and it's a fun beater. And that's the beauty of this car, is it is a beater. Don't have to worry about door dings. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. The top does go down, yeah, manual top. You can see it's got some aging on the piping around the edge here, but the top itself is in good shape. It's got the glass back window with the defrost, as you can see. We'll look in here. The driver's seat is in pretty good shape. You can see it's got some little bit of splitting there, but the bolster looks good. It is an air conditioning car. It's got air conditioning. It's got airbags. It's got the factory CD player. And I bought an AC condenser for it because I charged the AC and it worked for a day. So I know the AC works. I don't know that the AC condenser is where the leak is, but I figured that thing's old. It's a good place to start. Okay, so look up underneath the car. All right, we're gonna turn around. We'll look at the wrecked side. Okay, here's the wrecked side. So the car, it had a front end collision, and it was like a, I don't know, scraped by this side. You can see it's got some paint scrapes here, but not necessarily a dent in this spot. I think I feel a little ripple there. The door definitely has some cool scrapes, and the fender was replacement fender. So you can see this is the door from when the car was crashed. And it opens and closes just fine. So all you folks who don't want to buy a car that's been wrecked, this is not the car for you, obviously. But yeah, you can see a lot of the paint flew off. Of course, it's got, you know, clear coat coming off it anyway. So this whole video is just so you can see the car. Pictures are kind of tough sometimes, especially on Craigslist. So, like I said, this car gets great mileage. It's not a rusty car. It's been a good car for me. I just have too many cars. So here's a look at the piping on this side. You can see it's got some cracks. For fun, I took the seat out. I have the seat, so no worries about the seat. I actually fixed this console. No, oh, this is the console I didn't fix. Okay, so the console, it needs a hinge put on right there, like a little tiny brass hinge. Works perfect. It does have power windows, and they work good. I think the driver's one is getting a little slow. Play the radio. Ooh, feel the bass. I guess it does have power mirrors too. So power mirrors, CD player, AC that doesn't work but it will work, and rear defogger, windows. Let's go with glove box. The cool CDs, they don't come with the car or the coffee cup. I put blue tape over these because the paint was flaking off. It's like the instructions for whatever. See the inside of the top looks nice. The top is a little stiff going down, but it does go down. I've lubed everything. It goes down just fine. So you can see it's a pretty clean car. It smells good inside. It hasn't been smoked in. So there you go. Price to sell. No holds. Money talks. First 2,500 in my hand takes it. No sales during the hours of darkness. Clean title in my name. Cash only, no checks of any kind, no transfers, no Bitcoin, no cyber currency of any kind. So yeah, so what we got. We could do some more fun stuff with the car for just a minute. So does the horn work? Oh, hey. Oh yeah, it reminds me. I put an American car horn in it. So it's got that going for it. Let's start it again. Right, it starts twice. Turn that off. And let's see, what are we gonna do? We can push this button here. So you could see the true mileage of the car. Oh, I lied. Okay, it's 190. Unaware and out of touch with this car, but $190. Not too bad. So anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for looking. Have a nice day. What else does it have? It does have a new alternator. A couple years ago, a new alternator.